The trope enemy to lover has been around as long as written word have been. One of the early examples of this trope can be seen in the 1485 novel Le Morte, the author. But the person that made this trope popular is Shakespeare with his play Romeo and Juliet. I think you don't need any introduction to Romeo and Juliet. It's one of the most famous love story in English literature. But still, if you haven't heard about Romeo and Juliet before, like certain someone, I'm not talking about myself, then let me explain. It's a tragic love story of two enemies falling in love and the world deciding their fate. We see this trope in all type of media. We see it in novels like Delilah Green Does Not Care or Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. We see this trope in movies like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Princess Diary, and a lot more. This trope is everywhere. There is no medium that haven't utilized this trope. In terms of anime, there are many shows that utilize this trope as a base for their anime. Today, I want to focus on few of those anime and explore this trope. Love of the World Domination is a parody of Sentai series. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know what the hell was Sentai. I grew up watching Power Rangers, so when I saw people in green, red, yellow suit, my mind just went like, oh, this is a parody of Power Rangers. So I wrote the whole script thinking it was Power Rangers and calling them Power Rangers. Then I researched on this anime and I was like, what the fuck is Sentai? Turns out, Sentai is Power Rangers but Japanese. Sorry if I'm offending some random Sentai fan by saying this, but mate, I'm just a dumb idiot that makes video on H anime. I know nothing about anything. So please don't get offended by me. Fudo is a member of Freezing Sentai Gelato 5, a group of heroes that protect Earth from geckos. I don't know why, but gecko sounds like some lizard creatures, okay? It sounds like a fucking animal. A cute little animal. They don't sound villainous, okay? Fudo is the Red Ranger of Jalad 5. He is the leader of the group. His arch nemesis is Princess Desumi Magahara. She is a member of Gecko, a villainous group which want to dominate the world. On the surface, Fudo and Desumi are sworn enemies. They fight each other, they act like they want to kill each other. But what everyone doesn't know is that they are secretly dating. And all this fighting is just a show to hide their relationship. I love this show a lot. It's sweet and there are some heartfelt moments in this anime. On top of that, just look at the main character. Isn't she the cutest and the hottest character to ever exist? If you think she's not, then you have a fucking bad taste. For years, there has been a war between technologically advanced Heavenly Empire and the country of powerful mace user known as the Nebulous Sovereignty. In this story, we follow Isika and Alice. Isika is a master swordsman that was sent by the technologically advanced Heavenly Empire to kill the Eye Switch of Nobilis Sovereignty. And Alice is the Eye Switch of Nobilis Sovereignty. One day, while Isika was on his hunt to kill the Eye Switch, she meets Alice and they both start to fight. During the battle, Isika somehow talks about how he wants to end this war, and that caught Alice off guard because Alice also have the same motive. She also wants to end this war. Isika attacks Alice but she retreats back, but somehow she slips and falls in Isika's arm. Both of them are confused on what to do. Isika let her go of his arm and she retreats back. This is the cringiest shit I have said in a long fucking time. Later, when Isika was visiting a play, he meets Alice again. But this time, instead of fighting, they talk and they start to learn about each other. As the story progresses, they slowly stop seeing each other as an enemy, but instead as the person they are. And soon, a blooming love engulfs both of them. While I was researching on this anime, I came across a Reddit post. At a first glance, I thought it was just a normal post criticizing this anime. He's talking about how he doesn't like Our Last Crusade. It's totally fine to hate on this anime. It's not a perfect anime. In fact, it's far from it. I like this anime a lot, but still, I also agree that it's a mediocre anime. And then I scroll down to the comment section to see what are people's opinion on this post. I came across a comment from the original poster saying part 3, what went wrong. I'm like, you already told us what went wrong. But still, I gave it the benefit of the doubt and scrolled down. And my fucking god, it goes on and on. This motherfucker wrote a whole essay on why he doesn't like our last crusade. Not an essay, a fucking book. Why? Like, who the fuck do you think have time to read all this? It's a hate comment. No one has time to read this long hate comment. Criticizing something is totally fine. I'm not telling that criticizing something is bad. But to write a fucking book to hate on something made, that's some next level of hater. Even Kendrick doesn't hate Drake that much. Is this a rant or a fucking fanfic? Naturally, in this trope, the couples keep their relationship a secret. Like in both Love After World Domination and The Last Crusade, the couple keep their relationship a secret. This aroused my interest. So I asked the question why? Why they have to keep their relationship a secret. I searched through these series one by one, watching every scene after scene to see if there is any mention of why. At first, I found nothing. Then, out of nowhere, I find two scenes that explains why they keep their relationship a secret. Let me elaborate on these scenes. There is this part in Love After World Domination where Fudo and Desumi get caught by the Pink Ranger. The next scene, we see Fudo crawling in fears, thinking Pink Ranger will tell everyone about his relationship with Desumi. And in that few seconds of fear, we see the reason why he keep his relationship a secret. We see him surrounded by everyone, and everyone is yelling at him how he could have done this. At first, I didn't know what this scene was supposed to mean. I didn't get why they are angry. Are they angry because he is the reason Gelato 5 is in scandal now? Turns out I was wrong about it. The answer to this question is not as clear-cut as it might seem. You have to put yourself into the shoes of the members of Gelato 5 to find out why they are angry. Let me explain. Let's say you are a member of a gang and you have a rival gang with whom you are in constant fight, with members getting killed in these ongoing clashes every week. Then out of nowhere, you find out that the leader of your gang is in a relationship with the leader of the rival gang. How would that make you feel? I know how that will make me feel. I'll feel betrayed. I'll think the leader is a guy who cannot be trusted. I'll think the leader is a traitor. And this is why Fudo and Desumi is afraid of openly accepting their relationship. They are afraid of becoming a betrayer. They are afraid of losing the trust of their loved one. They're afraid, and that's why they keep their relationship a secret. We also see the same thing in Last Crusade. One time, Alice's sister goes to Isika to ask for some help, and for this action, she was nearly labeled as a traitor by her own people. Like, why wouldn't you keep your relationship a secret when the alternative is to lose trust of people that you love? Now that I've explained why most enemy to lover story keep their relationship hidden, let's talk about why people love this trope so much. For you to understand this trope, you don't need to see animes or anything. Like, you already know why people love this trope. You're just having a hard time pointing it out. We humans are a compassionate creature. Compassion is in our DNA. We can see this compassion all around us. We see it in the parents that take care of his children, the people that take care of animals, and the people that help each other during need. Even you, when you think about your loved ones' well-being, that's compassion, that's love. So we, as a compassionate creature, like to think love can conquer everything, that it has no boundaries. And what better way to prove this theory than two enemies who are hungry for each other's blood, falling in love?